Have you ever thought, I want God of War but as a lamb? Or I want Animal Crossing but with extreme PETA violations? Introducing Cult of the Lamb. I love this game. Leave if you don't want spoilers, because to fully convey why this is Game of the Year material, I need to go deep, go hard, and go fast. Cult of the Lamb is like Doom but for real men. You see, in Doom, it's easy killing all those ugly demon bastards. You're supposed to. But in Cult of the Lamb, the killing goes beyond the ugly ones. You see, what you're gonna do is you're gonna save a cow. You're gonna care for that cow, and that cow's gonna become a part of your community. Then as soon as you die, you're gonna trade the life of that cow for one heart and a little bit of convenience as all of your other followers gather around and rejoice. Because that's what this game is all about. Kicking it off, the management is not built to be your regular tedious, oh, Bob got malaria and wiped out all of Beaverville, oh well, 100 hours gone type game. No, this game won't punish you for having a little bit of fun like the other management games do. Hell, this guy's like your satanic hype beast encouraging you to steal and kill all the time. Need to make a dissenter catch a cold before he gets another to dissent? Sacrifice him for a socially acceptable resolution, or straight up annihilate him in the town square if you want to send a message. Need faith after you very publicly dealt with that previous matter? Come on, dap me up, dap me up, dap me up. And look at that, we're all sitting down smiling for dinner tonight like it never even happened. All options are on the table in Cult of the Lamb. The only thing that really never gets fixed is the fact that the cultists are like a bunch of unhoused trained puppies that just keep shitting everywhere. I can't stop it. Speaking of the cultists, the developers did a great job of making them feel much more human than the immortal demons in Animal Crossing. You can even give them little gifts like a necklace that provides insomnia and 24/7 work schedules, and in exchange they're gonna ask you to dose the entire cult with drugs. But instead of trying to break out every little detail, I'm just gonna tell you a quick story that truly shows their humanity. One time I had a cultist tripping so hard on mushrooms that he approached me about making him a bowl of shit so that he can eat it. Then after I made it and he ate it, he went, "Damn, we really got that guy, didn't we? I can't believe he fell for it again." My brother in Christ, you are that guy. 10 out of 10 AI, undoubtedly some of the best AI I've ever seen. Now let's talk about rituals. Rituals are like religious Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Any problem can be fixed with rituals, including ADHD, because these rituals have enough distortion, shaking, colors, and video effects to be classified as a Maxor video. Now some might say these rituals completely destroy the balance of the game. Counterpoint though, they're pretty goddamn cool. Allow me to show you just a taste of what you can do with these things. You can flip on some Marilyn Manson and try to make up for some bad karma by reviving people you killed in the past. Sure, some of them might still be angry, but then hey, just get the hentai monster living in the floors to drag them back to Brazil. Did somebody accuse somebody else of a crime? Who cares about the justice system? Have them fight it out with the Fight Club ritual and find out who's guilty that way. And listen, I could keep going on by talking about the immortal IRS agent that bullies people for taxes, the capitalism ritual that instantly breaks the entire economy of the game, or the Hawaiian drip ritual, but honestly, all of them are amazing, and I don't have the time to describe each one because I need to finish this video before Saints Row comes out. So let's move on to combat. Cult of the Lamb's combat is often lambasted for being shallow, which when compared to Binding of Isaac that's been out for a very similar amount of time, only about 11 years, is a fair statement. But what I find much funnier is that even after 11 years of development, Isaac still doesn't feel nearly as clean as this, and you can quote me on that. Don't get me wrong, Cult of the Lamb is a much easier, simpler game than Isaac. The hardest part about it was probably when my joystick cover tore in half, especially because I got the second life ability and stocked up on a lot of elderly folks to avoid being called bitch made by a bunch of floor shitters when I get martyred. But still, although I respect Binding of Isaac and its endless depth, to me it feels too rigid and focused on the challenge, and although CBT can be pleasurable, I just find the Spectacle Fighter much more enjoyable to play. And even though this game is not built around having endless combinations of loadouts and min-maxing your DPS and all that other happy horse shit, there is still one lethal build I recommend every person try in their lifetime, and that is the Golden Cloak with the homing missile ability. With this build, you can stack up an 800% damage multiplier and go full Ultra Instinct Sicko mode and drop a boss with 2 homing missile blasts. Hot damn, this makes me feel things in my no-no zone. And to close it out, let's talk about the real game, Knucklebones. Knucklebones is really what you're buying when you buy Cult of the Lamb. The rest is just bolted on nonsense. You don't need it. Knucklebones is a game of cunning, a game of cleverness, a game of looking your opponent in the eye and intimidating them into failure. The half-blind rat may be easy, but don't let that fool you, because every level after, and I swear to God, my brother in Christ, they have to be messing with the dice, because I'm out here, people starving, dissenters raging, I'm betting 50 goddamn gold per turn, I'm down 200 coins against this guy getting fucked over by the dice. This game is rigged. This game is great. This game is rigged. And you can quote me on that. God, I love gambling. All in all, you have no choice. You will buy this game and you will like this game. And now the dissenters will bitch and moan that this game doesn't last a metric lifetime like Hanks or the Blinding of bullshit. And to that I say, what are you doing here then? Shouldn't you still be playing your infinite playtime game? Listen, I love many games that you can just dump all kinds of hours into, but I don't want every single game to be like that, because sometimes it's nice for a good thing to end before you want it to end.